guys, we just tried going live for you. We had some technical difficulties with our internet, tried using hotspot, etc., etc. So right now, we are pre-recording, uploading later, so at least you get the class done. Okay, so grab your 8 pounds, your 5 pounds. It's a 20-20-20 class, starting with upper body, then lower body, then abs and core. First part, upper body with me. We're gonna use both 8s and 5s. Let's warm up. Just circle those shoulders back.
We're gonna run this just like we're live.
Yep. And alternate forward.
Not much cardio today. Mostly strength training for the upper body and the lower body.
Bring those arms back. Bring it back. Open up that chest. And bring it forward. Arch that back. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I just want you to press up and center, up and center. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pick up those heavy weights, whatever you have. 4 heavy. I'm using 8s.
I'll use 8s.
All right, great. All right, let's just start biceps right here. Bottom to top, full range of motion. Here, all the way up to the top and back down. Right here, simple. Six, 5, 3, 2, 1. Keep it at the top. We're dropping 1 to the center, not a full range, not all the way down. Center and up, alternating. Follow along when you're ready.
Tell them about my terrible posture right now.
She has terrible posture right now. You want to tuck that butt under, straight back, okay? Not an arch back. Four, 3, 2, 1. This time, you're holding it in the center. You're not dropping it yet, okay? Center, alternating down, all the way down, up, center. Alternate. Come on, you have 8 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't drop it. Hold it in the center. Hold it in the center. We're going out. Rotator cuff. Bring it out and in. Alternating. Follow when you're ready. Woo! Come on, 8 more. 8. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really slow. Okay, coming across your body. We're gonna add a little chest into this. Still that bicep, but it's a hammer curl right here. You're pressing out, back down. Okay, if you have to go a little lighter for this, that's totally fine. Pick up those lighter weights. One side only. Hammer up, press out. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Just 8 on this side.
So I was just gonna be really honest. If you can hear it in my voice, I was sick all last week with a really bad cold. I didn't say COVID, I said cold. I'm exhausted, and this is really hard.
It's hard to, your first workout back after your
Oh my
the
gosh.
hardest. Last one on this side.
It's been a full week.
All right, switch. Hammer up. Two more. All right, release. Roll those shoulders back. Okay, you're lifting those weights up right here. Shoulders, you have bent elbows, looks like this. You are dropping one, bringing it up, dropping two, up. One, drop, up, two, up. There you go. Come on, come on. Whew. You got this. Four more. Three. Two. Last one. Woo. Roll it out. Okay. Bent over. Working that back. Again, we've only got 20 minutes here. We're going through it all very quickly. Hitting every part of that upper body. Back, bent over. You're rowing. And down. Elbows behind you. From the side, back, and down. Let's go. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. If you feel it more in your shoulders than you do in your back, bend over slightly. Four, three, two, one. Stay here. We're alternating now. One side, then the other side. Let's go. Pull it back. Four. Four. Three. Two. One. Come up. Front raise. Right here. Up and down. We're doing 8 together. 8 alternating. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. You're not swinging this. It's controlled.
Show them what an ugly swing looks like.
You're also not using your entire body. It's just those shoulders, those arms. 3, that's more than 8. 2, 1, stop for a second. Alternating this time. One arm then the other. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. We'll get back to those shoulders. Tricep right here, basic kickback. From that elbow, rotating back and up. You're not swinging the entire arm. Stationary, back and up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Four more right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. 1. Roll that shoulder out. Other side. 12 kickbacks, then we're pulsing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Four more. 3, 2, 1. Hold it back there. Pulse it for 8. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop one weight. Still working those triceps overhead. Grab it with both hands. You're making that tricep, that weight, disappear behind your head and pressing up. Ready? Let's go.
Arms, elbows, stay close to the ears. We don't want the elbows spreading out wide.
5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up here. We're pulsing again, right here. 3, 2, 1, just pulse, right here, come on. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, drop. Woo! Grab those lighter weights real quick. I'm using 5s, use 3s. Whatever you have. Okay. You're coming out wide. Rotating forward, down, and back up. Okay? Again, one more time. Wide, center, down, up. Follow along when you're ready. Keep it up. Woo! Come on, we've got 4 more. Let's go. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Finish it. Nope. All right, turn to the side. We're doing a little punching right here for speed, okay? Still working those shoulders. Punch at your screen. We've got 4 sets of 8. If you have to drop the weights at any point, drop them, okay? We're going fast. Fast, yep. If you can't go fast, go slow. Up to you. We're going fast though. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Punch it out. 7. Keep it up halfway. 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! You should feel that in your shoulders. Okay, we're just running it right here. Running it. We've got these light weights. We can move a little faster with them, okay? 3, 2, 1. Just run it out. Drop them, pick up those heavy weights again. press up. If you have to stay with the light weights, go for it. 3, 2, 1. Curl, press out, and down. Come on, you've got 4 more. 4, 3, woo! 2, last one. Roll it out. Back step back. Bent over. We're flying, okay? Looks like this. Bent over, alternating. One, then the other. Look at the floor. You don't have to look at us. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. We're going to double it up for 8. Both arms. 3, 2, 1. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it up. We've got a few minutes left. Arms right here, dumbbells, palms facing you. We're coming up together and back down. Once you're here, back down, you're coming down even more, halfway in that bicep curl. So halfway bicep curl, up and put Arnold press. Halfway bicep curl, up and press. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. And drop one. All right, you're rotating that core, okay? Rotating one way, center, other way, okay? Standing forward, you're just rotating your torso. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Rotate, center. Getting a little standing abs right here.
My back just cracked too, it felt good. We're working our backs here.
6. If you have to drop your weight, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Drop it for a second. Next, pressing up, tricep, and back down. Just one weight, okay? Up, press, tricep, and back down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on. You've got 4 more. Let's Then we're done. Rachel's got lower body next. Weight up, rotating. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Woo! 4 more. Come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it.
My turn?
Your turn.
All right, grab your heaviest weights. We're going into lower body. Okay, we're going into lower body. The first half we're going to be using weights and we're standing up. Then we're going to grab our mats and do some lower body work on the floor. So, grab the heaviest weights you have, whatever you've got. Our orange weights are 10. Okay, we're going to get everything engaged and moving right now. We're starting with 1 deadlift, 1 squat, and then alternating reverse lunges. Looks like this. Deadlift, proud shoulders, soft knees. You are down, butt out, deadlift. Working the back of the legs, come up. Then a squat, come up. Reverse lunge, reverse lunge. Try it with me. Deadlift, squat, squeeze, reverse, reverse. Okay, that's what we're doing. You got a number of sets of these. I'll count you through. Ready? Deadlift first. Here we go. Deadlift. Squat. Reverse. Reverse. Again. Squeeze right here at the top of that squat. This is set 4. Getting everything activated right now. 5. Squeeze it. Come on, you got 6 more. Got 12 total. Keep it up. Missed that spot. Come on, 2 more sets. Squat. Reverse. Reverse. Last one. Deadlift. Squat. Reverse, reverse, just squats. I want you to come up onto your toes now. You're squeezing the glutes at the top. If you're going a little slower than we are, totally fine. Come on, working those calves. 8 more. 8, 7, 2. Hold it right here. Alternate, lift the heels. Lift it, stay low. Butt back, shoulders proud. Quads, calves. Woo! Come on. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break. Working outer thigh by sliding to the side. We are down low the whole time. Step, step. Pulse, 2, 3, 4. Step, together. Step, pulse, 2, 3. Join us when you're ready. Step, together. Step, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Step, together. Step. So, quads, outer thigh. Come on. Stay low. Keep it up. Come on, 2 more. 2, 3, 4. Good, break. Just like we were doing those deadlifts for the back of the leg. Now we bring the weights up to the chest. We're doing a good morning, a squat, and a forward lunge. So you've got a good morning, a squat, forward, forward. Last time it was deadlift, squat, back, back. Now it's good morning, squat, forward, forward. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good morning, squat, squeeze, forward, forward. Yes. Good morning, squat and squeeze. This is 5. Come on, keep it up. Come on. Woo. Come on, 2 more. Forward, forward. I want you to leave this second leg forward. And pulse, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. That back leg. You're gonna bring it up, kick it, and bring it back. 10 of them at your own pace. Balance. 10. Then we're gonna switch legs and go into those pulses on the other side. Ready? Go. At your own pace. Go. Squeezing that standing glute. Control. Slow. Christine and I have 2 more. Beautiful. Take your time, finish. Other leg. We pulse. Join us when you're ready for 16. In 3, 2, 1, go. Eight more. 4, 3, 2, hold. Same thing. Kick it for 10. Slowly. 3, 2, 1, go. Control. Stare at one spot on the wall or on the floor in front of you. Helps your balance. We have 2 more. Woo, nice. Shake it out. We're just curtsying. Hold the weights in front of you. Watch. Curtsy, side lunge. Curtsy, side lunge. Inner thigh, quad, glute. Got it? Got it. Curtsy, center, side lunge, center. Ready? Just let those weights hang. If it's easier, hold one weight here. I'm gonna hold one weight.
All right, I like that idea.
Okay, either way. Ready? Curtsy, center, lunge. Let's go. Curtsy, center, lunge. All one leg. Yes. You're halfway. Come on, 8 more. The standing leg. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Hold here. That same leg that you were lunging with. Squat lift. 2 sets of 8 from the outer thigh. Go. Nice, shake it out. Curtsy and lunging on the other side. Whether you're holding one weight or two, just practice. Curtsy, center, lunge. I really want you to stick your butt out. Feel that stretch. Ready? We do 2 sets of 8 here. 3, 2, start with the curtsy, stay low. Then we're going to grab the mats and finish the lower body on the floor. Ready? Lifting that one leg. Begin. Get low. Nice and slow. Go grab your weights. Get yourself set up on the floor.
By weight, she means
mat. I meant mat. I meant mat. Grab your mats. We're back. We have our mats and our weights. We're doing a couple more exercises on the floor with weights, okay? So pop a squat. Here's how we're starting. I want to do a little bit more with the back of the leg, so we're just going to do 25 bridges with our heels digging into the floor. Digging the heels into the floor, keeping the toes up. We're engaging the back of the legs as well as the glutes. For a little extra challenge, and weight on your hips. We're just doing 25 here. As I always say, make sure you have no space between your lower back and the mat. I want you to scoop that pelvis, and every bridge feel like you're scooping it up, all right? 25. Dig those heels in. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Up, squeeze. 2, squeeze. That's 10. Let's go 5 more. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. Come on, pulse for 10 together. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Very nice. Quickly swing it over onto your stomach. You have 2 options here. One is to keep the weight between your feet. We're still working our hamstrings. Or, let me show you with no weights. We're just holding right here, like this. You can do it with no weights at all between your feet, and you're still gonna feel it curling in the back of your leg with your hand. You're gonna use the weights? Okay, yeah. I won't waste any time. No weights for me, you ready? We're curling, go. Squeeze, feel the hamstring. I feel it with no weights at all. Back of the leg. Feel it, Christina?
Yes.
We're doing 20 of these. Come on, 10 more. If you're using that weight, you're working extra hard. Whew. Come on, 2 more. 2 and 1. Good release. Get rid of that weight. We're coming up onto all fours. Right here, on all fours. Stack your hands underneath your shoulders. I just want with one leg, I don't want to hit this. With one leg, hydrant, back. Hydrant, and back. 20 singles on one side. 3, 2, 1. Hydrant first. Hydrant, down, and back. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Hold it. Flex your foot. Pulse for 20. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Staying with that same leg. Staying with that same leg, okay? I want you to bring it up, around, and down. Up, around, and down. And then we're going to rotate and go back the opposite way, okay? Just start hydrant, around, and down. We're doing 10 of those. Ready? Go. Hydrant, around, and down. 1. Nice and slow. 2. 3. 2 more, and then we go the other way. And bring it back first. Back, around, and down. Yes. Two more. Beautiful rest. We're gonna do that exact same thing on the other side. 1 hydrant, 1 back. 20 singles, then we pulse for 20, then we're bringing it around. Then we're done with lower body. Here we go. Other side. Make sure you're not sinking into that hip on the floor. Here we go. 1 hydrant, 1 back. 3, 2, 1, begin. Hydrant and back. 3, 4. 18, 19, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break. We're starting with the hydrant. Hydrant up, around, and down. For 10, then we switch directions. 3, 2, 1, go. Hydrant up, around, down. Last one. And other way, up, around, and down. Woo! Two more. Woo! Sit back, stretch it out. We are done with lower body. We're going to transition right here, right into abs and core. I'm going to start, Christina's going to do the second half. I'm going to do a little bit more planking, overall core work. Christina's going to do some more crunches and sit-ups. Okay, so here's how we're going to start. Just a few minutes of this. We are going to be in a plank, as if we're not already working. Let's engage everything. We are in a plank on your palms. I want you to pike up, bend your knees. We've done this before, and extend. Pike, drop your knees, and extend. Okay? We're going to do 12 sets. And then I just want you to hold in that palm plank. Ready? I'm not. Okay, ready? After the 12 sets, I want you to hold the palm. Ready? 3, 2, 1, pike. Drop the knees. Extend. I've got 2 more. After you've done your 12, just hold it. Just hold it. I want you to open up the hips and just drop through. Try to bring your foot as close to your palm as you can. I'm gonna hit my weights here. We're gonna alternate. You ready? For 12 again. Alternating, begin slowly. Slow, step it up. At your own pace. Release when you're done. Take your time. Woo. Next, elbow to knee, extend. We're doing 12. When you're done with that 12, I want you to hold it there. Everyone's gonna hold, and then we're gonna pulse up. Again, please make sure that you're not sinking into that hip. Your hip is nice and neat, stacked right over your knee. Tucking in, crunching, extend for 12 and hold it. At your own pace, begin, crunch and extend. At 12, hold it. We're all together. all fours. That arm that was just extended, put the fingertips behind the ears. You're still on all fours, not sinking back into the hips. I just want you to bring your elbow to your opposite elbow and open for 12. Ready? Go. When you get to 12, take a break. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Tucking and extending, then pulsing for 12, okay? Everybody is at their own pace. You're going the opposite side. When you get to 12, go right into your 12 pulses up. Christina, we're going together. Ready? Ready. I'm looking at your butt, so I'm following you. Ready? Elbow to knee, go. At 12, yep. Let's pulse up for 12 whenever you're ready. Beautiful when you're done with your 12. Fingertips from that extended arm behind the ear, elbow to elbow, and open it up, really twisting. Ready? Go. You're doing 12. When you are done with your 12, take a break. We are going into a crab bridge. We're bringing it up. If you are uncomfortable in this position up here, you can absolutely stay right here, okay? Right here. Drive the knee in, extend, in, down. Drive it, extend, back, down. Alternating. You ready? Ready. For this, we are doing 20. Again, if you're more comfortable here, drive, extend, drive, down. If you can, keep those hips up. Ready, Christina? 3, 2, 1, go. You're using your core to keep it up. Keep those hips up. Come on, we're halfway there. Keep the hips up.
down, and extend. Watch again. Leg, reach, and double extension right here. Go as slow as you need to go. Not about speed. Tabletop, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, up. Reach, crunch that in. Reach, crunch, and extend. Sorry, you're good. Reach, extend. Make sure you're holding your breath. Breathe all the way through this. 4 more. 3 more. Last one. And release. Hug it in for a second. This time, you're just alternating those reaches. So you're not extending back and you're not extending out. You're staying right here, legs or tabletop. Up, reach, down. Up, reach, down. Okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop. All right, support that lower back. You're coming in, reverse crunch and tapping. Looks like this. Reverse crunch up, tap those toes down. Up, and tap down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Woo! 8 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, legs are going to be straight out at 45 degrees right here. You're bringing one leg in, touching under, okay? Out, in, out, in. If you don't want to keep your legs up like that, that's fine. Stay right here. Crunch up, reach under, and down. Up, reach under, down. So level 1, 45 degrees up. Level 2, legs down. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Basic right here. You're crossing one leg over the other. Hand behind your head. Don't pull on that neck. You're just using it for support. Up, reach for that knee. Elbow to knee. You're crunching up, opposite. We're going 10 on one side, 10 crunches in the middle, 10 on the other side. Go at your own pace. 3, 2, 1. the middle. 10, let's go. You've got the other side for 10. When you're done, catch up, catch up. Okay, next thing, supporting your lower back again. Both of your legs are gonna be straight up. You're gonna drop one down like this, making a V. And we're gonna switch right here. Switch like this, and switch, okay? We're alternating. 3, 2, 1, come on, hitting those lower abs right here, switch it. Don't hold your breath. You've got 8 more. 8. 5. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. We're going to stick with those V's. This time, you're doing a reverse crunch like we did before, but instead of just tapping down right here, it's going to look like this. Crunch up, come out, right here. One leg is on top of that other leg. You are pushing into those heels right here, flex feet. Reverse and alternate. Push into those heels. Ready? Let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4.
See if the music restarts.
5.
Shoot.
I'll start from there again.
Yeah. I'm not gonna run the timer anymore. It just
I've got what, like 4 minutes left?
like
That's enough. 2?
2 minutes left and then a stretch.
Alright. I'll go into the stretch right after this. It's fine.
Should I go back to the first song? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say sticking with that beat, the beats. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, sticking with those V's, we're having a 3, 2, 1. Okay, sticking with those V's, we're doing a reverse crunch like we did before, but instead of tapping down like we did, reverse crunch, V, one leg on the top, one leg on the bottom right here, flexing those feet. Reverse crunch and alternating. The other leg is now on top and the other leg is now on the bottom. Switching right here. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Support your lower back and crunch it in. Come on, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Stretch those arms all the way up. Those legs down. Make believe someone is pulling you from either side of your body. Drop those legs to one side and your torso to the other. And switch sides. Hug your legs in. uploading from this entire class, upper body, lower body, abs. And switch. Bring your legs straight up and open. And bring it back in and down. Flip it over real quick. We're going to stretch our quads on the floor. Grab that ankle, put a little pressure on it. And switch. If you can, grab both. And stretch it up. Release. And come up on all fours. I just want you to suck that stomach in. Bring it in. We're gonna release in 3, 2, 1. Release out. And back in. And release. And last time in. And last time out. All right, pop it up. One foot over the other. Stretch out those hamstrings. Switch it. Walk it in, hands to toes, and slowly roll it up. Windmill those arms back. And bring it forward, arch that back. Bring one arm across your chest, stretch it out. We hope you enjoyed this class after all of the technical difficulties from this morning's live class. Here we are. We've done it.
We did it anyway.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll still take this class anyway.
Yeah. Switch.
Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, a like, comment. Of course, please click that subscribe button for us.
Yes. All right. 2 deep breaths in. Let's do this.